The person you love has a message for you. Let's explore it. My beloved child. Don't skip, because what you are about to hear is not an ordinary message. It feels as though invisible threads have been pulling two hearts toward the same moment for far longer than either of you realizes. The person you love has been carrying words that never found the courage to leave their heart, and today those unspoken feelings are pressing harder than ever before. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and every sentence will uncover another piece of a truth that has remained hidden. For a long time, silence looked stronger than emotion, but silence can only survive for so long before it begins to crack. Right now, that silence is breaking. The person you love keeps replaying moments involving you in their mind, wondering if you noticed the little things they could never say aloud. They remember conversations that seemed ordinary, yet to them they became unforgettable memories. They remember your smile, your kindness, your absence, and even the moments when distance made everything feel impossible. What they never expected was that every attempt to move forward somehow brought their thoughts back to you. They tried convincing themselves that time would erase these feelings, but instead, time only made them clearer. That is why today feels different. Something inside them is shifting, and that shift is preparing a message they can no longer keep hidden. There is another layer to this story that almost nobody could have predicted. Don't skip, because the next revelation changes everything you thought you knew. The person you love has recently realized that the greatest obstacle between both of you was never another person, never bad timing, and never impossible circumstances. It was fear. Fear of misunderstanding. Fear of rejection. Fear that one wrong step could destroy everything they secretly hoped to build. Yet fear has started losing its power. They have begun questioning every decision that kept them quiet. They wonder what would have happened if they had spoken sooner, if they had reached out first, or if they had trusted what their heart had been whispering all along. Every passing day makes those questions louder. Even when they appear calm on the outside, their thoughts continue returning to you. Small reminders appear everywhere, a familiar song, a random place, a simple word, and somehow each reminder carries your presence. They are beginning to understand that some connections refuse to disappear, no matter how much life changes around them. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the message they have been holding back is much closer than it has ever been before. Now listen carefully, because this may be the most important moment yet. Imagine the person you love standing quietly, rehearsing words they have never been brave enough to say. Their heart is no longer asking whether they should speak, it is asking how much longer they can remain silent. If they could place one message directly into your hands today, it would begin with this: I never truly stopped thinking about you. I kept pretending everything was fine while hoping life would somehow bring us back to the same path. Those feelings have been growing in silence, becoming impossible to ignore. They are beginning to realize that some opportunities only appear once, and losing them would create a regret that lasts forever. Don't skip, because what happens next could surprise even them. A decision is forming, quietly but powerfully, and once it is made, nothing between you will feel the same again. The message is no longer trapped inside their heart. It is moving closer, step by step, toward becoming real. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next moment may reveal the one truth they have been trying to hide from both you and themselves. A strange calm has settled over everything, but don't mistake that calm for the end of the story. It is actually the moment before everything changes. Don't skip, because the message hidden inside their heart is becoming impossible to hold back any longer. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The person you love has reached a point where pretending no longer feels easier than telling the truth. Every day they wake up with the same thought, wondering whether today should finally be the day they stop hiding their feelings. They have replayed countless conversations in their mind, imagining different endings, different reactions, and different futures. Yet every version always brings them back to you. They have started noticing that no matter how busy life becomes, your memory quietly appears when they least expect it. They cannot explain why your name keeps echoing in their thoughts, but they no longer want to fight it. Instead, they are beginning to believe that these feelings deserve to be heard before another opportunity slips away forever. There is something even more surprising that they have never admitted to anyone. Don't skip, because this revelation could completely change the way you see this connection. They have been watching for signs that you might still care. Sometimes it was something as small as remembering an old conversation. Sometimes it was wondering if you were smiling, if you were happy, or if someone else had already taken the place they secretly wished to fill. They never stopped asking themselves those questions. What looked like distance was often hesitation. What looked like silence was often an internal battle they were too afraid to reveal. But recently, something shifted inside them. They realized that waiting forever carries a greater risk than speaking honestly. That realization has given them a quiet kind of courage they never had before. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The words they have protected for so long are no longer staying locked inside their heart, and once those words are spoken, neither of your lives will feel quite the same again. Now the moment you've been waiting for is drawing closer than ever. The person you love can almost hear their own heartbeat every time they imagine reaching out to you. They are no longer dreaming about someday. They are thinking about soon. That single difference changes everything. Don't skip, because the next step belongs to them, and it is far bigger than anyone around them realizes. They want you to know that your presence never truly faded from their life, even during the quietest seasons. They have learned that real feelings don't disappear simply because they remain unspoken. Instead, they grow stronger until they demand to be acknowledged. Right now, that moment is approaching faster than either of you expects. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. In the next chapter, the hidden message you've been searching for will begin unfolding one sentence at a time, and the truth they have protected for so long may finally be impossible to hide. Everything has been leading to this moment. The silence that once protected their heart is now becoming too heavy to carry. Don't skip, because what you're about to hear is the closest thing to their real voice. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. If they could sit across from you right now without fear, this is where their message would truly begin. They would tell you that they never expected one person to leave such a lasting mark on their life. They tried distracting themselves with work, responsibilities, and endless routines, but every road somehow circled back to you. They smiled in front of others while quietly wondering if you still thought about them. They convinced themselves they were moving on, only to realize they were simply moving in circles. Deep inside, they have already accepted one truth: they don't want another chapter of life without knowing what could have happened between the two of you. That realization has changed everything, and it is becoming stronger with every passing day. There is something they have never admitted, even to themselves. Don't skip, because this hidden truth explains every moment of distance you've experienced. They were never afraid of loving you, they were afraid of losing the chance before it even began. Every time they thought about reaching out, doubt whispered that it might already be too late. That doubt stole opportunities, delayed conversations, and created a silence that neither of you deserved. But something unexpected happened. The more they stayed quiet, the louder their heart became. It reminded them that some people enter your life for a reason that cannot be explained away. They have started believing that letting fear decide their future would become the biggest regret of their life. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. A decision has already started forming inside them, and once it is complete, there will be no turning back. Now imagine them taking one deep breath before finally saying the words they have carried for so long. Their message is simple, but it holds the weight of every silent day they have lived through. They would say, "I don't know what tomorrow will bring, but I know I don't want another tomorrow without trying. If there is even one chance to make things right, I want to take it. I want you to know that my silence was never the absence of feelings, it was the presence of fear. And I'm tired of letting fear speak louder than my heart." Don't skip, because this is only the beginning of what they truly want you to hear. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next step they are preparing will reveal why this message could become the turning point that changes both of your stories forever. A new chapter is quietly opening, and neither of you can see the full picture yet. Don't skip, because the next part of this message reveals why everything has started changing beneath the surface. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The person you love has reached a place where holding everything inside no longer feels possible. Every memory has become sharper. Every moment they spent pretending they were fine now feels like a reminder that they have been hiding from the truth for far too long. They have begun noticing that life keeps presenting small opportunities to reach out, almost as if every ordinary day is asking the same question. How much longer will you wait? Instead of ignoring that question, they are finally listening. For the first time in a long while, hope is becoming stronger than hesitation, and that single change is preparing a moment neither of you expected to arrive so soon. There is one detail they have never shared with anyone. Don't skip, because this changes the meaning of everything you've heard so far. More than once, they came incredibly close to sending you a message. They typed the words. They read them over and over. Their finger hovered above the send button, but at the last second, uncertainty convinced them to erase everything. They wondered if your life had already moved on. They wondered if hearing from them would only reopen old emotions. Yet every deleted message left behind an even stronger feeling that they were making a mistake. The silence that once protected them has now become the very thing they wish they could undo. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What they couldn't send yesterday is becoming impossible to keep hidden tomorrow, and their heart is growing tired of unfinished conversations. Now the message inside them is clearer than it has ever been. If they could speak without fear, they would tell you, "You have been in my thoughts far more often than you realize." I kept waiting for the perfect moment, but I finally understand that perfect moments are created by courage, not by time. I don't want another chance to pass without telling you what has always been true. Those words are no longer just imagination, they are becoming intention. Don't skip, because the next step is closer than either of you thinks. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The message that has lived quietly inside their heart is finally preparing to leave the silence behind, and what happens next may become the moment both of you remember long after today has passed. The moment you have been waiting for is no longer far away. It has been quietly moving toward you with every passing day, even when nothing seemed to be happening. Don't skip, because the next part of this message reveals what has changed inside the person you love. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They no longer see the silence between you as a safe place. Instead, they see it as a wall that has kept two hearts apart for too long. Every day they ask themselves the same question: what if I lose the chance forever because I stayed silent? That question refuses to leave their mind. It follows them through busy days and quiet nights. The more they try to ignore it, the stronger it becomes. They have finally realized that some feelings are too real to be hidden forever, and yours is one of them. Something unexpected happened recently that they cannot explain. A simple memory of you returned with incredible clarity, making them smile without even realizing it. In that single moment, they understood that time had never erased what they felt. It had only been waiting for the right moment to bring everything back to the surface. Don't skip, because this changes everything. They have stopped asking themselves whether they care. Now they are asking how they can finally show it. They have begun imagining a conversation where nothing is hidden, no words are left unsaid, and no fear controls the outcome. For the first time in a long while, they are willing to accept whatever happens, as long as they no longer have to wonder, what if? Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The courage they have been searching for is finally beginning to replace every doubt that once held them back. Now listen carefully, because this is the closest you have come to hearing the truth directly from their heart. If they could speak to you at this exact moment, they would quietly say, "I don't expect perfection. I don't expect everything to become easy overnight. I only know that keeping these feelings locked away has become harder than expressing them. You have remained important to me, even during the days when I convinced myself to stay silent. I don't want my story with you to end because of fear." Those words are no longer a distant dream. They are becoming a decision. Don't skip, because the next chapter will reveal the final step they have been preparing to take. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the message they have carried for so long is closer than ever to reaching the person it was always meant for. Everything has been building toward this moment, and now the silence is finally running out of places to hide. Don't skip, because what comes next is the part they never imagined they would be brave enough to face. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The person you love has finally accepted a truth they spent so long trying to escape. No matter how many days passed or how many distractions appeared, your place in their heart never changed. They stopped asking themselves whether these feelings were real. Instead, they started asking why they waited so long to admit them. Every memory has become a reminder that life moves quickly, and opportunities don't wait forever. That realization has awakened something powerful inside them. They no longer want another day to end with the words, "Maybe tomorrow." They want tomorrow to become the day they finally stop hiding behind silence. There is one final thought that keeps returning to them, stronger than ever before. Don't skip, because this could be the turning point you never expected. They have imagined every possible outcome, yet one future keeps standing above all the others. It is the future where they finally tell you everything they have been carrying. Not because they know exactly how you will respond, but because they know they will never forgive themselves if they never try. Fear once convinced them to stay quiet, but hope has become louder than fear. That hope reminds them that some connections deserve honesty before they deserve conclusions. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Their heart is no longer searching for excuses. It is searching for the courage to take one meaningful step that could change everything. Now the message is complete. If they were standing in front of you today, they would simply say, "You have been far more important to me than I ever allowed you to see. I kept believing there would always be more time, but now I understand that the greatest risk is saying nothing at all. Whatever happens next, I want my heart to be honest instead of silent. If there's still a chance for us to write a new chapter, I don't want to let it pass. Don't skip, because this is not the end of the story. It is the beginning of the choice that follows. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you." The words have finally left their heart, the silence has finally been broken, and the next moment could become the one that changes everything you thought was impossible. Writing